Stephen Howson here with a full-time review. Yes, I know I'm not Squawker Dave, but he's away this week, so you've got me on a chair outside Old Trafford. Deal with it. Right, so this is the video where we look at everything going on post-match in the world of Manchester United, including via the magic of video, Squawker Dave's three-point review. So, Saturday, Manchester United defeated Everton 2-1 in the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. Goals from Marouane Fellaini and that unbelievable injury time winner from Tony Martial. What an absolutely fantastic game of football. As a neutral, I imagine it would have been fantastic to watch. As a United fan, it was hearts in the mouth. The game was on a knife edge, didn't know which way it was going to go. Everton had the chances to win it, we had the chances to win it, but we did win it in the end with Tony Martial, 92nd minute, less than 50 seconds on the clock, and he puts it away. What a fantastic goal. It was a good team performance from Manchester United. Wayne Rooney played a little bit deeper, was excellent to see. Fellaini was getting up and down the pitch, he scored one, he saved one. David De Gea with a penalty stop. There was just excellent performances all over the pitch. Very bright, very positive looking towards the end of the season, where we've got massive games on the horizon where we look to get into the top four, and we've also got that final in Wembley at the end of May. So we know we're playing Crystal Palace in the FA Cup final now, a repeat of the 1990 FA Cup final, Sir Alex Ferguson's first trophy. What do we know about Crystal Palace? Well, they've not offered much when they played against us this year. 0-0 at their place, 2-0 at our place. They haven't scored a goal against us. They've conceded a couple. They offered nothing when they was here last week against us, so I am very confident. If you would offer us this at the start of the season, you've got to beat Crystal Palace to win a cup, then I'd have taken that all day long. Here are the player ratings that you gave us on social media after the game. Some interesting results on those player ratings. If you want to get involved next time, make sure you look out for the tweet asking for your input on the player ratings. Here we've got Squawker Dave coming up next with his three-point review.
Let's dive in, let's go to the talking points. Number one has to be about the golden boy of European football, and that is Anthony Martial. At the moment, he looks so raw, so aggressive, so creative. He just looks like our best player by a country mile. Every single time Martial got the ball, he looked like a threat against Everton. Besic did not know what to do. Obviously, Besic is central midfielder, so playing at fullback against one of the best left wingers in the Premier League this season was a bit of a risk for Roberto Martinez, but he did have those injury worries. But every single time Martial got the ball, he stood up Besic, he went round him, went on his inside, he just tore him apart. Obviously, for the first goal, a cracking flick-flat around the defender, and Martial sliding the ball back for a brilliant Marouane Fellaini run and finish. But he wasn't finished there, he wasn't at all. The goal that won the game was absolutely brilliant. Picking up the ball on the left wing, Everton had two deep banks of four defenders and midfielders. What does Martial do? Quick, lovely 1-2, follows the ball into the centre of the pitch, pings it into Ander Herrera. Herrera tries a flick, messes up, gets it through. Anthony Martial finds the bottom corner. What I love about Martial is his ability to turn the game on its head. He's the only player that in this Manchester United team that can really change the pace in the final third. He's got that sort of youthful, like, bravery in a way where he's not scared of anything. You know, the flick over Besic's head in the second half was absolutely inspired. The overhead kick that he tried in the 87th minute. This lad just wants to play football, and it's brilliant to see a young lad of, what, 20 years old that is ready to attack, ready to score goals and ready to kill games. He was so good. You know, 2 occasions he did, what, 3 or 4 Everton defenders and got him shot away on goal. He's so good at getting that byline and just slaloming in between defenders. His touch is amazing. His ability to put the ball in the back of that again was shown. The finish was fantastic. Thierry Henry's game by numbers was a brilliant read. 5 shots, 4 chances created, 1 assist, and obviously the match-winning goal. This season, Anthony Martial has been directly involved in 21 goals in all competitions for Manchester United. That's more than any other Manchester United player. And this was the 3rd game of the season where Martial has both scored and assisted in the same game. He's a real game changer, and we need to sign him up on a longer deal. Anyway, let's move on. David De Gea, he was brilliant throughout, and that's our second talking point. Dave saves once again. run out of superlatives to describe David De Gea's goalkeeping. In the Full-Time Devils review after the game, I likened him to Edwin van der Sar in his calmness, his ability to get into the right position at the right time. Yes, he makes mistakes, he still does make a few mistakes, but he has the ability to react to them and make fantastic saves. The mistake he slightly made this game, probably didn't see it, was off camera, when the second time Lukaku got clean for a goal, De Gea kind of made that move to come. Smalling sort of let him come, and that's where Lukaku stuck in there. But then he made that fantastic save, that sort of long barrier, sticking out his back foot and blocking the ball. Then we talk about the penalty save. What a save! Lukaku runs up, hits the ball very clean, but such a strong hand. Then Delafeu on the counter attack, coming in on the left hand side onto his right foot. De Gea gets down so well low. He's so good on the ball. He's so good at one-on-ones. He commands his area now. What more does David De Gea need to be regarded as the best keeper in the world? I don't think there's anything. At the moment, I put him at number one. I put him ahead of Manuel Neuer. Big praise for David De Gea. And again, came up trumps and won United another game. That's how crucial he's been over the last sort of 2 years under Louis van Gaal. He's literally a game changer. We've got Anthony Martial that's changing the games in the final third, but David De Gea in the defensive third is just so good. I'm so confident. Anytime when Lukaku got through one-on-one after Fusu Mensah made a slight mistake, I was so confident that De Gea was going to sort of shuttle him out. He forced him wide. Obviously, Rooney came back and made a cracking clearance off the line. But De Gea just looked like it's difficult. It's like when Schmeichel used to come out and he was so big. David De Gea has that similar presence now. It's just great to see a goalkeeper evolving to be one of the best in the world after a very shaky start in his Manchester United career. Remember a game went to Blackburn on New Year's Eve. United lost 3-2 in that game. 2 massive mistakes from David De Gea, but he's come back. Spent a year, 2 years work on his goalkeeping, and now he is up there with the best. Right, that's about it for David De Gea. Let's move on to the final point, and that is about the midfield three. Again, Louis van Gaal came up trumps with his midfield selection. Again, we're a little bit worried with Carrick and Fellaini starting with the mobility of Barkley getting behind there, but then we forgot about one man, that was Wayne Rooney, who completely controlled the game, especially in the first half. He tired in the last sort of 20 minutes of the game, but in the first half he was there, controlling the game, picking up the ball in the final third and spreading it wide, picking out passes. The ball to, I think it was to Jess Lingard in the first half, over the top. That's what we need Wayne Rooney to become. Wayne Rooney needs to become this dictator, player that sits deep and can pick these passes and just get on the ball when he needs to. Rooney had a number of attempts on goal as well, some nice cutbacks. It was just better. It was good to see Rooney sort of flourishing in a role that potentially should have moved to in 2012. I mentioned that last week, but it wasn't just Rooney in that midfield. It was also one big Belgian, that is Marouane Fellaini, scored the first crucial goal and probably should have got another if Jagielka hadn't handballed the ball again after some fantastic work from Anthony Martial. But Fellaini was doing what Fellaini should be doing, and that's getting to the back post. That's getting onto the back post, onto the fullback, and just dominating them in the air, knocking the ball back, chesting it back, creating chances that way, being a physical threat, and getting into the box. He was so good at that. A few moments as well, he was charging through midfield. We've not seen that of Marouane Fellaini over the last year or so, but when he's rocking, he is rocking, and he was fantastic. Credit to Marouane Fellaini. He's got a lot of criticisms this season. This season, I'm one of his biggest critics, but he was fantastic, had a top performance. And again, the final part of that midfield was Michael Carrick holding him in front. Again, I was worried about Ross Barkley's pace, but Carrick uses his experience. Time and time again, Ross Barkley would throw a step over, little lollipop, Carrick would just stand up, read the play, wait for him to make a mistake and nick the ball. He was absolutely fantastic. Again, reading up, cleaning up in front of that back four. Brilliant stuff from the midfield. The feeling of elation after that game was absolutely brilliant. Buzzing for about 15 minutes after the game, celebrated for about 6 minutes straight after the final whistle. But come on United, through to the final against Crystal Palace on the 21st of May. Unfortunately I'm busy that day, so I won't be getting down there, but I've been to the quarters, I've been to the semis, and I've had a great time on this cup run. It's sort of reignited the FA Cup for me, which is absolutely fantastic. But anyway, get in the comments below, what did you think of the game? What did you think of the performances of Marouane Fellaini, of Anthony Martial, of David De Gea, of Wayne Rooney, of Michael Carrick? They were all absolutely immense for me. And anyway, what a waste of money, eh, Anthony Martial? What a load of rubbish. Till next time.
Cheers for that, Dave. You are my favourite stat nerd. Coming up next, we've got the MUFC channels around YouTube. Let's hear what they've got to say.
Hey guys, I'm Anaga from Football Day and Night, and Manchester United have just beaten Everton 2-1.
Anthony Martial, what a signing he has been for Manchester United. His pace, his power, his trickery, he just looks fantastic out wide, always so dangerous, always looking to create chances for other Manchester United players.
Hi guys, this is Rishi from the United Star, and I just wanted to say I feel so happy the way United played, the emotions they showed made me realise why I love United so much.
Hey everyone, it's Mr. Flying Pig HD here for the Full Time Devils YouTube channel. Get in there, my son, we've just beaten Everton 2-1.
If we took our chances more in the second half, we could have sealed the game earlier. But nonetheless, we played very, very well. It was unlucky. I thought we could have got more goals.
And so Ice Cool in front of goal. I cannot wait to see him play centrally for Manchester United in years to come. So Ice Cool in the semi-final of the FA Cup to slot home the ball under massive pressure.
The heartfelt passion for the game is what I love the most, and I'm so happy to see it in the players again. And that's what you need to win, honestly, in my opinion. You have the passion, you can win anything. We've shown it time and again, and I'm elated right now. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Against a side who I felt weren't that good. You know, they've lost their last 7 games, so in the Premier League and stuff, so we should have gotten more goals.
Paul Scholes-esque from our leader, and he led the side and orchestrated absolutely everything, spraying balls out for fun. It was fantastic to see. You know, some great balls from Wayne Rooney in that first half especially, and really just led by example in that game and dragged Manchester United forward.
I was very, very happy with the first half performance, and I hope we keep performing like this.
We're through to the FA Cup final, we're going to win the FA Cup and get top 4. What do you think about that?
It's been 12 years since we won the FA Cup, so hopefully we can win it.
Great to see other YouTube channels getting in the mix. Is there anybody else that you want to see featured on the MUFC on YouTube, on this show? Tag them, tell them on Twitter, tell it in the comments below, and we'll get them involved. Now, coming up next, we've got Charlie with the man of the match. Charlie, who got man of the match this weekend?
You voted Anthony Martial as your man of the match. Let's see how the rest of the results break down.
Cheers for that, Charlie. Of course, it was Anthony Martial. There could only be one this weekend. Coming up next, we've got the 3-word reviews. Here they are. Best one out of all them lot there, down the drain. Tony Marshall scores again. Let's see what Charlie's got to say. Up next is Charlie's chatter.
This was my first trip to Wembley to watch a competitive football game, and it was awesome. The crowd went absolutely ecstatic when Anthony Martial scored. It was one of the best moments I've ever experienced going to football matches. I might be going to the final if I get lucky in the ballot yet again, and I hope I do, because I can't wait to see us hopefully win the FA Cup. After the game, the crowd was just singing Anthony Martial came from France, and that was it. That song has been stuck in my head ever since. Since I've been supporting Manchester United, that was my favourite day. Meeting all the fans and the Full-Time Devils crew, it was pretty awesome.
Charlie, that was absolutely awesome. I love hearing about people's football experiences and Wembley experiences and football first and stuff like that. Great to hear it from your perspective. Now, while we was also at Wembley, we met this guy. Now, speaking of first and experiences, this might have been this guy's first pint. What do you reckon?
Hi guys, Adam here. I'm with Krish. We're outside Wembley 2-1 today. Krish, how you feeling?
Yeah, I think we have had a lot of ball.
Wait, is this Krish or Louis?
This is the manager of Manchester United, I think. We have created a lot of chances, I think, in the first half. But it was not so easy, I think, also in the second half. Because Mr. Mike Smalling, it was hard because Everton were compact, I think. But yeah, it is the FA Cup. And I think we have a lot of good players in our team. And I said at halftime that we have to play a lot quicker, I think, with the ball. Yeah, and in the last minute was it, I think. We have scored a fantastic goal from Anthony Martial, I think. But it was the shape of the hair that was the important thing, I think. Because it was fantastic. It was amazing and I am happy. But I will always carry my clipboard because I cannot leave my sheet. Because yeah, it's not so easy for me. Yeah.
Are we winning the FA Cup, Louis?
Yeah, it is the Manchester United. I think we are the biggest club in the world and we will win the FA Cup and we go for it.
Can I get a quick Louis van Gaal?
Leave God's rid of me! One of the more random moments that we've had on Full Time Devils. So anyway, that's enough of that, I think, for today. Thank you to everybody who gets involved in the comments. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed already. Thank you to everyone who gets involved on Twitter, comes and says hello to us at match days, comes and does fan cams with us at match days. We are this close now to 250,000. Go and tell a friend, throw a flag up, tell a postman when he comes and brings you stuff from Amazon. Thank you for watching. Smash that subscribe button. We'll be back. We've got stuff coming out all this week. Thank you once again, and I'll see you soon.